What's up, everybody? I'm going to try to do a quick review of the Mandalorian Hot Toys 6 scale figure. He is soon to be releasing his second batch. There's quite a few people that already got him, myself included, obviously, because there he is. Those who will be getting him soon will not be disappointed, but with that said, I'd like to throw out some little nitpicks that I have, starting with his helmet. Overall, the paint job is amazing. It looks great. The shininess to it, the way it reflects the light is great, but I believe it's just too dark. It's more of a dark gray than it is a silver. Going by these angles, you can see that there's a metaflake speckling in that paint, which is uncharacteristic of what a metal should be. I mean, I don't know what Beskar looks like because it's not real, but I'm assuming it's not painted. I'm not trying to be too harsh, but like I said, I would just prefer this to be a lighter color, more of like an aluminum, steel, silver color, like it is in the show. I mean, I'm looking at the box now, and I could show you right now that it is silver. And then you see the helmet, it looks like a really dark gunmetal gray. So, I would hope in the future that the Beskar armor would be more of a silver color as opposed to this gray. And moving over to his rifle, another nitpick that I have is just the squiggly lines on the wood are not necessarily the most realistic representation of wood. It is cool. I mean, the gun is almost perfect as far as everything that's metal. Now they painted the tip here to look like it's had some sort of heat or electrical stuff emitted from it, causing all the tarnishing. But the wood itself is not as well detailed as the entire figure is. You could tell it's just painted squiggly lines. Again, a nitpick that I'm just throwing out there. In a really well lit cabinet, you'll be able to tell that that's just squiggly lines, like I said. This helmet here is really well detailed. I'm really surprised that they got away with putting blood on a Disney product. So that's pretty cool. The detail and the weathering is great. One other nitpick that I have that I like to throw out there before the video is over is the holster for his gun. If I don't have it tucked underneath of his armor, it just kind of flips up like this. Looks unnatural. As you can see right there, it just sticks up. It was even worse when I first got it, so hopefully over time it'll just settle in and kind of fit to the form of his leg. But as it stands right now, it just doesn't look natural unless I take this little section here and kind of like tuck it under his armor pad. Looks a little better. I'm not sure if that's just something that my figure has or if they all do, but just a little nitpick. But overall, the figure is really, outstanding. I don't know if it's figure of the year, but definitely a contender. Hopefully this is one of those figures that'll just, once it's sold all out, it'll just take off in value. That's not why I bought it, but you never know. If this thing ever just skyrockets in price, you could probably sell this and get 5 Mandalorians, because you damn well know for sure they're going to make one of these things at least every year. They already got like 2 or 3 announced just now. So this is the bread and butter for Disney, and Hot Toys will just be milking it, and I don't blame them. It's an amazing franchise and figure. So one other thing that if you're thinking about why the heck his cape is, there is no wiring in the cape initially, but I did stick a bendable wire in there attached to the back of his armor underneath of his cape here. Just a simple mod that's cheap and effective. As you can see, it just makes it a little more dynamic. So, this guy has a presence. He's definitely a great figure. Definitely worth getting. Is he hindered by his fat suit? Yes, I know a lot of people have already said that, and that's true. But for me, I'm just going to have him in a somewhat static museum type pose. Just, you know, when you see him in the show, he's basically just a stoic guy that, you know, lets everybody around him know he's there, not by doing karate moves and flashy stuff. He's just straight up badass, and I think any pose you can get him in is going to represent that. So, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this review. Feel free to leave any comments, questions. You know, like I said, thanks for watching my video. I know there's probably a million out there right now, and mine's probably bottom of the barrel kind of stuff. So if you stuck through my video, then I really appreciate it. And thanks for watching. Later.